Crisis diverted, we're back. Let's hope my tea's still nice and warm, and it is. What's up? I think, let me just try and turn that light off. That's even worse, you can't see that. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit washed out. I'll see if I can do something now. Let's turn the brightness all the way down. No, still can't see it. Oh well, that's fine. That's nothing to. That's not too much of a worry. We don't really need that. The fun thing is we're actually spilling some tea tonight as well. We are spilling some tea tonight. We've got Owen Benson. Let me just get the graphic up for Owen Benson. I've really hurt my hand. Right. Ooh. Oh well. So Owen Benson, 33, is who we're exposing tonight. I'm just going to wait because... Do we want to share it? The what you call it? Our I can't remember the name of the group. The clique. Are we? Do you want to? Are we sharing it? We will start soon. But yes. How are we all doing anyway? We'll just wait for a little second or two, and then we will start. Where are we? Oh, I think we're all coming in slowly. Sammy, do you want me to mod you on this account that you're on, or do you want me to... Yeah. Hi, Amy. It's quite funny to see all these names, like I'm Sugar, and we've got Teabag, which is down. But yeah, so we're going to start in a moment. Owen Benson. There is a video up on the account of Owen, and if you do follow our YouTube channel, there was a video uploaded last night of Owen. Just a little bit of a taster of what we're doing tonight. Hey! So, Owen Benson, let's start. What can we start? So a little background, Owen Benson. Myself and the clique, so Richard, Claire, Amy, Emma, Sammy, the whole clique. That we have a group and it's just called the clique. Anyway, we all dropped into Owen's live last Saturday night, and he was being... What started our interest with Owen was he said that he was raising his son to be masculine so he doesn't turn out like the others, implying that there are either feminine males or gay males in the family, and he's basically turned around and said he does not want his child to turn out like that, I shall say. Bye Sam, love. Bye. Yes, so that's Owen. And then last night we went in and we just tried to not push for a little bit more information, but we wanted him to clearly give us his opinion on things. So we were asking more direct questions, and it started a bit of not of a war, not, you know, it was interesting to say the least. So I think the best thing for me to do, to be honest, is to play either a part of his live that I've got, and then we talk about it from there. So let me just grab. Tell Deep T-Bang I can hear it. Dan, they can hear you. Just saying, they've told me to tell you that they can hear you. So let me just get Owen up from his live last night, and we'll just have a quick listen to what he said, and we'll start from there.
No! Winston! Bring back my fucking widow. It was like one shot from the beginning, I was like, no!
Now this is where the video doesn't load on my OneDrive. I bet you any money.
What?
Here he is, the man of the hour, Owen Benson. I want to find out what he's saying in this video before I play it, because there's one in particular I'm looking for, and it's where he's talking about men wearing makeup and how it's not right, essentially. So let me just try and find that little bit of the clip, and we'll start with that, because that's where he basically outright says his opinions towards homosexuals, essentially.
I have to notice, I bought a newspaper today, very nice half the mouth, but that normally best twist, you know.
In the meantime, while I'm finding the right video, how is everybody today anyway?
Let's see if I missed anybody. Anybody's increased, do I want to be? I'm not very religious, I don't believe in how do you put your opposition, and in most cases your opposition is out there. And you even have their own female commentators.
Okay, so this bit I found quite interesting from Owen, where he's talking about, let me get it to the beginning of this little bit. He says, why are all sports now no longer exclusive? So he likes the idea that football was for men and women didn't play it. In this video, he literally turns around and says, you know, we've lost that now. Next, we'll be having female managers, and it's the sexism that just isn't necessary.
12 men as your, because when you want to take over your country, I was speaking before about, you know, the female sports people, they're being used as a stick to beat men down. Everything is being used as a stick to beat Western man down. Because when you want to take over a country or take over a government, how do you do it? It's simple, really. The first thing you do is you identify your opposition, and in most cases your opposition will be strong-minded Western men. So you set agendas out there in order to weaken men's resistance. Deny men any exclusivity, and this has been happening for the past.
Also very important, I may just add here.
You deny.
You just saw that there was a message typed in the chat. Now the message typed in the chat was simply, Owen, what is wrong with gay people? Because last week, as I said, he'd stated that he does not want his son to grow up gay. Also, he turned around and said that the only true way to bring up a child, and the only true natural way to bring up a child, is with a mother and a father. Anything different is unnatural and not fair on the child, essentially. So the message, what was just typed, was, as I said, Owen, what is the problem with gay people? That message wasn't from me. However, I was in the live, this message didn't come through. We later found out that Owen has banned certain words like gay and other stuff from appearing in his chat, therefore adding to the fact of showing how homophobic he actually is. You can sit there and say, if his son was to come out gay, he would be taken back, but he wouldn't be disappointed. But then why are you blocking certain comments and certain things in your chat surrounding that topic? So let's just go back to the video where he talks a bit more about the sports and all that kind of stuff. The word kids was, yeah, also the word kids was blocked in the chat as well. Let's just get back to the video. I'm just gonna let you see what he says. We'll talk about it, and yeah. But
any exclusivity at all. I mean, men can't even have their own sports now without women being shoehorned into men's sports at every opportunity. Take men's football, female commentators, yeah, female presenters, yeah, female expert pundits, female lines, line assistants. Now they're going to be female referees. Soon there'll be female managers. Yeah, the men will actually only be players in football. You deny man any exclusivity at all. Yeah, and it stretches even beyond, even beyond sports. I mean, you can't have any country, any company in the country, in the Western world, yeah, where you have like 12 men as your board of executives. Oh, that's a no-no. You've got to have women in there. Okay? Like, look at Britain today. Go through all the police forces in Britain, and the majority of Britain's police forces, yeah, have got a woman at the head of the force. And it's prevalent everywhere, and it's all a design, and it's all an agenda to weaken man. Yeah, and do you know what the saddest part of the whole thing is? It's working a fucking treat. Look at.
So that's where that particular clip ends. And I've got more. I think there's four 3-minute videos from last night. I'll just keep playing them through, and then we'll discuss it.
Earlier on today, yeah, right, because the barbers are shut, yeah, I had to get your mother to cut my hair, but I don't want you to be too harsh on her, because she was still, shaking, after I just fucked her. Italian dislike, KSI Lamborghini, yeah.
Pretty good idea, though, to be fair.
Love eating toenails. We have been married for 13 years.
Also last night, there was a comment made in the chat and it was spelt wrong. I'm just pausing that, not pausing it, muting it while I'm just explaining this. So last night there was a word spelt wrong in the chat, and he turned around and started attacking people, saying you need to learn how to spell. Personally, I suffer from dyslexia, so does Dan, so do quite a few people. It's not a rare thing. And I think the fact that he was pointing out that there were spelling issues just shows that he doesn't accept people for having anything other than perfect literature, perfect, he doesn't accept anything other than the norm. And I get the fact that he's Irish, and I get the fact that they're very religious and very set in their ways that, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense, because I have relatives that are Irish and they accept me for who I am, being gay, whatever. And the fact that this Irish person doesn't just shows a lot to me.
Well, if you just learn how to spell, fair play to Wade Dog Street. So. Same clowns who came last week.
There's one video I want to find to focus on mainly, and that's the one where he talks about men are wearing makeup and stuff like that. So let me just try and find that little clip, and then I'll come back.
Is anybody on here who's what would you call it? Anybody on here who's a regular of mine? If you want to be a mother, I loved it. I love watching it. My favourite part of the whole series, and it's probably everybody's favourite part, is when Tommy was on his knees with his best twist I've ever seen. excels and suddenly fall into the
It's the
form
first
of
video, I believe, because I remember.
Look at the profile, they're like a little fucking triumvirate, yeah, with Jack.
That was me. That was from last week. He was saying that I was at the head of the gang, essentially. Which, let's not lie, spilling the tea, I do head this off. You know, I am supposedly the head of spilling the tea.
Do I have any kids? That's from Primoyex. Yeah, I have a 24-year-old girl, 14 and 11-year-old boy, and a 2-year-old granddaughter. I paper today for the first time in 18 months. I bought a newspaper today. That was just that, yeah, that was, you know, these series I watched it.
I'm trying to think whether I even uploaded the right video onto my OneDrive, to be completely honest with you, considering it's not coming through. So basically, what happened was, I think it's actually on the YouTube channel. Let me see if the correct video is on the YouTube. I think it is. That's the one I uploaded.
That they will have hundreds and hundreds of people on their lives commenting and marvelling at their beauty. So really, I think maybe just scroll away and you will find your sight aplenty. This just is not it. So you come onto a site, yeah, where you have a man speaking. Hold your garlic bread. P.S. Nice haircut. Makeup. I know the thing my haircut makeup addict is this, you see. Earlier on today.
It's before the haircut. So where is it? Because I know someone screen recorded it and it was sent to me and I can't seem to find it for the sake of me. However, there was and I will find it and I will upload it onto the YouTube channel. So make sure you do follow that. It's just Spilling the Tea. It is linked in the link tree as well. But yeah, so he was pointing out the fact that his channel wasn't, you know, I'm pretty sure it's in this. Let me just keep playing it.
Right, because the barbers are shut, yeah. I had to get you, she was still, you know, shaking, bugging me, yeah. Grady, you get what I mean, thank you. Problem have people, and there's so many idiots asking so many, yeah.
Can't find it for the life of me, because I swear it was in that video. I'm on the right bit. I mean, I know I'm on the right bit, but the start of the video is here.
Only that, they will have hundreds and hundreds of people on their lives commenting and marvelling at their beauty. So really, I think maybe just scroll away and you will find your sight aplenty.
No, I have it. There is a particular video where he states that their TikTok is full of men wearing makeup, gay men putting makeup on, and he says you can go and slather all over them. I will try and find the video, and I will upload it onto YouTube. Yeah, but it doesn't say it. I've got it recorded.
So you come onto a site, yeah, where you have a man speaking. Hold your garlic bread. P.S. Nice haircut. Makeup. I know the thing my haircut makeup addict is.
And we've already listened to the bit where he's saying he's had his hair cut and your mum's hands were still shaking. But yeah, it's a mixture of all of these little digs that he has. Can you go back just before that? That's the start of the video. I don't know whether you can see, but that's literally the start of the video. Let me try and find it, because I know I have it. I've watched it myself. So let me go back onto the OneDrive very quickly. That's last week's stuff. Let's...
The profile, they're like a little fuck.
The Mafia, yeah. We get it, Owen. We get it. In case you're wondering, I've got my laptop here, so I can kind of see... I can kind of see what's going on in front, and then I've got it behind as well. And for the life of me, my OneDrive and my internet connection in this flat does not want to play game tonight. We've had a nightmare. The projector broke. The lenses have all gone kaput.
I've done Alfred. I had my day off work, spent it all with the family, yeah, and I had a good time.
Right hat. Oh.
Movie on television ever. Been studying about what's been going on for years and don't have long to try. Nay, the pain away. So you're from HEI and chat yourselves here. Some people are genuine and asking genuinely. Alright, let's see if I missed anybody.
You know what? I can't find the right video, and I know I have it somewhere. And you know what? I thought I was
I'm not very
prepared.
religious, I don't believe.
I thought I was prepared, and I cannot for the life of me find the right video.
For the hidden agendas to castrate men, to weaken man's resistance, to feminize agendas, to feminize men. You've got men on fucking TikTok now, yeah, applying makeup to them, and other men fawning all over them, okay? So yeah, there's been agendas for 20 years to castrate and to weaken the resistance of Western men. And even the feminist movement, I was speaking before about, you know, the female sports people, yeah, they're being used as a stick to beat men down. Everything is being used as a stick to beat Western men down. Because when you want to take over a country or take over a government, how do you do it? It's simple really. TikTok now, yeah, apply the agendas to feminize men.
So it's this
Got
bit
men on
here.
fucking TikTok
That's
now, yeah, applying makeup to them and
That's the bit. Men on TikTok applying makeup. Therefore, he states in that he has an issue with men wearing makeup as it makes them less masculine. And that is an issue that he has. On the first clip you had about their hair, the very start, he's midway talking about the makeup. This is it here. I believe this is it here.
the agendas to castrate men, to weaken man's resistance, to feminize men. You see it, even just look at TikTok now, and you'll see how for 20 years, yeah, there's been agendas to feminize men. You've got men on fucking TikTok now, yeah, applying makeup to them, and other men fawning all over them, okay? So yeah, there's been agendas for 20 years to castrate and to weaken the resistance of Western men. And even the feminist movement, I was speaking before about, you know, the female sports people, yeah, they're being used as a stick to beat men down. Everything is being used as a stick to beat Western men down. Because when you want to take over a country or take over a government, how do you do it? It's simple, really.
So, let's go back to what he said. I know he's not really said a lot, and I know I've played the same clip over and over again, but I'm getting the point out there that he said that last week, and I'll try and pull some of those videos up, and it's on this account as well. He says he wants his son to be masculine, and he's teaching him to be masculine so he doesn't turn out gay or femme like the others. It's a shame he hasn't been castrated. It is. It really is. Because these are the type of people that are stopping children from being who they want to be. He says as well in his live stream, both last week and last night, that he doesn't believe in teaching children about like homosexuality. He believes that the only thing that children should grow up knowing is that men and women should be together. That is what he says he's teaching his children, so that they do not grow up to be attracted to the same sex. Tell me that that's right, and tell me that he has the right to turn around and to kind of demand and control the way that his child is brought up. I know it's his child. I know it's his child. I know it's a child, that it's his child, but I still don't think, personally, you should go and say, I'm not going to show you that there are other correct things. The only correct life path that you have to take is man and woman. And that's what he's saying to his child, and I disagree with that. I think that it shouldn't be hidden. I don't think sexuality should be hidden from a child. I think they should be open to everything, and they should, you know, form their own view, their own opinion, and but they live their own life. If they want to turn around and, you know, have a homosexual relationship, then why can't they? They are your child. You should still love and respect them the same, and that's my whole point. You know, you can't sit there and say, I'm not going to show you that these are the other ways of life. You have to believe what I'm saying, and that is that man and woman should be together, and that's wrong. And that's what Owen's trying to say. That's what Owen was trying to say. He said, so he said he wasn't religious. So why... See, if it was religion, I wouldn't be inclined to not expose him, because I still think his opinion is wrong. I think that religion doesn't really come into play. And I get it does. I get if you are super religious and you stick by what your religion says, you know, you read a Bible, I don't know. I'm not personally religious, so I can't say, but in the Bible it says man and woman. It does, in depending on who you talk to about it, but man and woman doesn't have to be the be-all and end-all. It's... I don't know how to put it. I do not know how to put it. Oh, don't start with abortions, because he was saying last night as well that he doesn't agree in abortion. However, he did say, and I will support in the fact that Owen was quite understanding in the sense of some people go through certain experiences in life, such as sexual assault or whatever, and those people, if they do end up pregnant through their experience, then that termination of the child, he said he would accept. Which, fine, fair enough, he's not saying all abortion is wrong, but he's saying if you are aborting for the sake of aborting a child, then that's wrong. And that's, again, Owen's opinion. I'm not going to get too deep into it, because I kind of don't necessarily agree with Owen's opinion. I think, you know, your body, you can do what you want. Same as I just don't know. I don't know with him. It's so it's just so unfair. I don't know. So can I ask Sammy, Tony, people that were in here that were in the live last night, have I covered most of what we've said we were going to cover with Owen? Excuse me. Have I covered everything we said we were going to cover with Owen? Because I don't feel as if I have. I do not feel as if I've covered what he said at all, as much as I did with Stacey. But then again, I did have a lot more on Stacey, if I'm being completely honest. I had conversations with her, I'd got other people coming forward with it as well. Yes, so I've covered a lot of it. But I wasn't in much. No, yeah, so there was probably about 6-7 of us in there last night, and we were all watching from different accounts. As soon as he started to click, he started to block us out. Luckily, we have backup accounts so that we can go. I want to say we go in and monitor the chat. We do not monitor. We sit there and observe.
You little bitch.
Yeah, we do monitor. Yeah, we do monitor him, because we are aware that he's homophobic and slightly sexist and all these other things that I don't think should be promoted on TikTok, especially to people of a younger age, because we know this app's for, like, you know, not kids, late, early teens onwards. You know, 13 is it for an account on TikTok? I'm not sure, but yes. I don't think that these opinions and views, in my opinion, should be broadcast to those age groups. Not because of what he's saying. I just don't think that it's correct. Oh, I missed the Stacey one. The Stacey one is actually up on YouTube. There's an hour of it up on YouTube at least, mainly because there is a police case now with that, and they've asked for everything to be sent to them. So they've been sent a OneDrive file with every single piece of evidence in there, and yes. You live next door to me? I very much doubt it, because, well, actually you could do, but I know the person that lives in the flat next to me. The flat that side of me is empty, so good luck, but no, you don't live next door to me. Didn't she leak somebody's address? Stacey kind of leaked her own address. And then someone put it in the chat, and then Stacey turned and went, "Oh, that's not my address. I don't live at home. I'm not at home," or whatever it was. But yeah, that was her address. Yeah, she leaked her own address. So that was Owen Benson. I'm trying to think what else I've got. Do we want a quick recap on Stacey? Because I know there's a few people in here that snowflakesman or whatever. I'm fairly blind, I wear my glasses, my phone's quite a distance away from me. If I'm getting names wrong, do not be offended. I don't live at home, wink wink. No, exactly, that's what it was. So if you'd like a recap, yeah, you want a quick recap? I'll give you a quick recap. Just give me a second to open the OneDrive file with Stacey. So this is everything that's gone. This file is everything that's gone to the police. There is more. This is the one that's gone to the police. I'm just going to play. Actually, I'm going to go back to the file that's got everything in, because there's two different files. The things that we've reported to the police are the homophobia and the racism, the sexism, all that kind of stuff. So we've put that report in. There's also been a report in about Stacey for the ableist comments, making fun of disabilities. That's also something that's been reported, but to a separate police force. So we've reported everything to do with sexuality and everything. So in here there are actually a few videos of Owen Benson, because I didn't separate them out into the correct files. However, just ignore them. Quick recap of Stacey. Where do we start? So Stacey Clarke was also racist to you, yeah. So Stacey, where do we start with Stacey? So as you're aware, I don't know whether you're aware of Stacey, if you've been across her or whatever, but she's very, how do I put it? She demands and asks people for money. Is Amy in here? Amy is in here. Comment above you. But yeah, so Stacey, quick recap, very quick one, because I can't go too much into detail, obviously, the police report. She's been begging for money. I've got the screenshots. I can get a few of those up if that's something that you really want. Someone go over to Simon's live now and please screen record. I cannot get over. I'm blocked on all 24 of my accounts. I love you all. I love you all who are in here, but Simon's live and I need someone to get in. I'm blocked on all 24 of my accounts, so if any of you are blocked or not blocked by Simon, please get in. Actually, I might have an account. Let me try and get up, because if I can get this live up behind us. I think I might be in on one of my accounts. Did you watch?
on me. Oh shit. Wow. Teabag me.
So there's nothing going off? Let me have a quick look if I can get into Simon McGuigan.
You were just gonna say I could do it.
No, it appears that he's blocked me. Wow, I can't believe that they're actually on live talking about us. Anyway, I've not been able to get into Stacey's live for a while on any of my 24 accounts. I'm not... Who's Poppy? Do you mean Poppy as in Poppy Doodles? The, I think her name's Jess? Poppy Doodles, yeah. So Poppy has actually got some stuff for me to expose. So if anybody comes across Poppy in a live, or even in Poppy's live, can you just tell her to send me the stuff that she's got? Any screen recordings, send them. Julie, if you've got one, can you send it to me as well, please? Poppy, Jess Poppy. As in Poppy Doodles Poppy. That Poppy Stacey's been talking about, apparently. Which is news to me, because I didn't even realise that Stacey knew Poppy. So that's interesting. That someone could probably do with going and telling her that. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not doing too bad, thank you. How are you doing? So tonight we're doing Owen Benson. And about you. Okay, so I need to get a screen recording of that. If anyone's been in Simon McGuigan's live tonight and has got screen recordings of him talking about either myself, Amy, Poppy, or anything like that, could someone send them to me, because she's spoken about me. Amy, I'm not being funny, but I reckon you need to put a report into the police now. We've put a report in. Julie, would everybody give me... If you give me a few seconds, I can get them onto my OneDrive, and then we can have a look together. But it will mean that my screen will, like, pause for a short while. I can't get into the live, Nutty. I can't get in. I've tried. So if you can just give me a few moments.
I don't like them. Also, okay, I'll get them.
Okay. Someone, just give me a moment. I want to get these recordings from Julie just put onto my OneDrive, and then we can have a look at them, because if they're including Stacey and she's talking about us, then oh my god, we need to watch. So I'll be... Okay, I'm just going to quickly save these videos. I'm not going to end the live, I'm just going to come off the app, so I'll probably like pause or whatever, I don't know what happens. Just give me a minute. I'm back. So they are just uploading onto the OneDrive. Thank you so much for getting what you've got, Julie. I do appreciate it. Especially with like everything that's gone off anyway. Did you get them? There was 3. Am I right in saying there was 3 videos? I've just uploaded 3 onto my OneDrive, so... Oh, and they're already up. Now, I'm going to watch these for the first time with you, actually. No, they're still being uploaded by the looks of it. Let me just check. 3 files have been uploaded. Right, so let's watch together, shall we? Let's watch the Simon McGuigan live that's just happened where he's spoken about us. Never watched these clips before, so you're watching them for the first time with me. I don't know what to expect, so I do apologise if he says anything that triggers anybody. I do apologise.
Spill the tea. You just got the...
Oh, shit. That's fine.
What's going on with this fucking single crap? Nothing's working.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Sorry, I'm just checking. Something. No, that's fine. First video was nothing particularly interesting. There was 3 videos, I think.
Nice blocked in there. What's going on with this TV? What's not coming on?
Going through people who was joining, I didn't go into their live, so they shouldn't have uttered my name.
Oh, fine.
Again, as I say, I've not seen these videos, I don't know what's in them.
Oh, spilling the tea, see? Chelsea princess has followed and spilled the tea, look.
No, she can get out.
So they're going through everyone that follows us and getting rid of them.
Yes.
Like I said. Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, it's probably... You're probably going to get blocked purely because you follow this account, and I do apologise for that. So that's that. So he's going through the live. Be careful you hear my voice. I was screen recording anyway because I like to spy. Any screen recordings, please send to us because, yes. I'm trying to think if there's a way that you can send me anything now, so I can upload them. I didn't know, Emma, if you sent me a recording. I'm not gonna lie, the 3 that I've just played are the 3 that have been sent to me by Julie. They came off, okay. Probably because they know someone in here, or Stacey maybe even in here, who's watching, and I'm not gonna care. I do not give a shit whether Stacey is watching or not. What's happened? So basically, let's start at the very beginning. Stacey Clarke. So Stacey has been homophobic, racist, ableist, and she's been begging for money. The list goes on. So that was exposed probably last Sunday. Last Saturday, last Sunday. Not sure on the days. I've had a week off uni. We've got 3 weeks, and yeah. I don't know where I am with anything at the moment. So Stacey has just been on live with Simon. Let's just play one of the videos again. and they're going through everyone who follows
The mother Mitch,
us.
Kelly. Spill the tea. You just got the...
Screen record everyone, yeah. So we now have, as you've probably seen, we've got Teabag, which is Dan. Miss Teabag, that's Dan. We've got I'm Artificial Sugar. We've got I'm Sugar. Oh, what was that? He called someone Sorry, he called someone stupid crap. I thought he said stupid twat. But yeah, so they've gone off now. Good, I'm glad they've gone off. You've been beef. Bugging off. I can't spell. Okay, fine, fair. So let's go back to the point. So Stacey, as I say, I can't really go too deep. There is a police case open regarding that. Well, there's two technically, so I'm not going to jeopardise it. Oh, Poppy, let me. I don't know. I can't hear you, Poppy, but you've been spoken about by Simon and Stacey. I can't hear you. Okay. She's either going to come back on, or I'll just turn my guest requests on and she can come in here. But yes. I couldn't hear. Could anybody else hear Poppy? Or was it just me? I couldn't. No, I couldn't hear her either. I'm interested to see whether she's going to come in here, or whether I'm going to. Well, I wasn't even talking about Stacey tonight, and now we've got this kicking off. There was no sound. There was no sound for me either. Let's see whether we restart the live on her side, or whether she comes in and I just guest request in. This is wonderful. Basically, if you come across anybody that's homophobic, racist, anything like that,
What did you say?
I've got the video clip. Do you want me to play it?
What?
She's basically what's happening is they're going through everyone that follows this account and they're blocking everyone. There isn't really a lot. I've got 3 video clips that have been sent to me, but they do mention your name.
Why?
I don't know.
You're my mate, so why am I not gonna follow you?
Me?
Yeah, like why? They're not nothing to do with me.
I know.
So why are
But,
they mentioning me?
not a clue. They're going through, and basically everyone that follows this account, they're unfollowing and blocking them. That's what
Why?
I gather from what I've seen.
Well, they're getting exposed there. Didn't she say something?
Basically, she was homophobic, racist, ableist, and then on top of that, she's been begging for money. So we've exposed her for this, and now there's 2 police files cases open against her. One for the sexism, the homophobic comments and stuff like that, and then one that's talking about that's name calling a child with disabilities. So there's 2 police cases open currently against Stacey.
Disabilities?
I don't really want to say unless I've been given the okay from Julie in here. But it's basically just talking about her son and calling him names. And he does have learning difficulties and I believe autism. I think I'm okay to say that. I'm sorry, Julie, if you don't want me to. But yeah, and she was basically calling him.
I've got 2 disabled children.
So yeah, that's what's happened. And now I've been sent
That's Stacey Clarke is going through everybody who's following this account, that account there on my, and saying our names and blocking us.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's going through it, and I mean, you can hear her.
What's the issue? Because, I don't know, she said something or something, Josh. She was transphobic on something else. And they've got evidence against, obviously, Stacey or something. But now,
You know
because
what?
if anyone's following the account, they're spilling the tea. Because they've got recordings of police recordings sent through the police. She's going through, apparently she's saying all our names on the live and blocking us. We
She
haven't
also
done anything.
questioned. She just a quick one because Amy's put it in the chat. She questioned why Amy was with a black man. She said, "Why are you with him?" And I'm reading that as the comment. I'm not saying that's what was said from Stacey, and I've heard it myself being said. Hey, can you explain? I'm confused. So basically, what's currently gone off is Simon was live. I've been live myself for about an hour now, and Stacey is going through everybody who follows this account and blocking them. One of her mods, I believe it's this one, this Chelsea Princess 140. She actually follows this account, and she was one of Simon's mods. Still in this video, she's classed as a mod. And Stacey turns around and says she follows them. Block her.
Yeah, Chelsea's in here.
So I don't really know what's gone off. I just know that they're talking and they're saying everyone's names.
What's got nothing to do with me, so she can keep my name out of her mouth. I've had enough
She
crap
can keep,
already. Crap what's
she
going through
can
the
keep
police
my
already. I
name
don't need
out.
someone else. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
I've literally got enough. We've got, all of us have got loads of crap going on with the police anyway already. We're being bullied online anyway. Because
yeah.
this woman come at us, and then obviously we've gone back and said stuff, but what we shouldn't have said, I'm not going to lie. But now the
Well,
police
if
have
you've
to get
got
involved
anything,
now.
is this that Rachel Sophia one that
Yeah.
I was in the other day? Well, if you've got anything, feel free to send it over and I'll do what I
No,
can.
the police are investigating now.
Okay, that's fine. As long as that
She's
one.
actually going to get arrested for it now, so I'm not
Okay,
bothered if she's actually going to get done
that's
for it,
fine.
because I've
No,
ranked
that's
them
fine. I
and I've
don't want to
told them.
jeopardize anything like that. So if you've done that, that's fine. As I say, this has been reported to what has been reported to West Midlands Police for the ableist comments about the child, the disabled child, and we've reported it straight to Plymouth and Devon Police for what was said to us about homophobia and everything like that. I don't know whether you're aware, but she actually turned around in one point. It's in a video on the account, but she turns around and goes, "At least I have a sexuality." I mean, this person that she said it to identifies, well, doesn't. They're very not unsure of their sexuality, but they're still finding themselves. And for Stacey to say that is very damaging to them.
Oh
So
dear.
these are the things that we've reported. So we've reported all the homophobic stuff. We've had to write a full synopsis for the police, and they've said that they are going to go and arrest them. And they've got the evidence. We've sent them a OneDrive file with everything in. There's a video, like an hour and something video on YouTube that we've had to upload because it's including what's happened, and that will be dealt with. I mean,
People doing this?
I don't know who this Stacey is, but I love your vid. So Stacey Clarke 180, Stacey Clarke 20. Her partner is Simon McGuigan 2. I think there's several accounts, but yeah. I really don't know what's happened. I was coming on to expose Owen Benson for being homophobic, and
Do you know why she's saying my name?
no, I don't understand. And it's not. I'm not being funny, but I've not really ever spoken to you on a live, like
That's
on
what
a
I mean.
duel.
I've come off live. I've literally first time I've been on this morning. I come off for a couple of days. It was a
Yeah,
joint decision between
like
everyone
even before
because of the police.
before your little break, I've never actually spoken on live with you like this.
That's what I
I've always
mean.
dropped in and like typed or whatever, but I've
Yeah,
never
said
actually
hi and
spoken
stuff.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't understand at all why they're saying your name, because I'm not being funny. You've got nothing to do with me. You follow the account because I've
That's what I
exposed a
mean.
bit
I
about
follow
Lucy.
your account because I follow your account. What's the issue?
There isn't an issue,
I'm
but
your
Stacey's
follower. It's
making
really
one.
me. You're my follower. What's the woman issue? Well, there's not a
It's
problem with
Tuesday.
that. Come to me. It'd be like saying my name to. Don't be having a laugh. So, well, this and that. I don't really. I spoke to Stacey a couple of times. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but But keep my
I
name
mean,
out of
we've
it. I've had my
spoken.
name for doing loads of stuff, all women for nothing. For defending myself, defending my kids. I've had enough of it now.
Yeah,
We
you
get
assigned
called
my
the bullies and it's actually everybody else. That's the thing
Chelsea
about it.
Princess. I've got the video where he blocks you. I've been sent it. That's what's
I was
behind
back
me.
this morning, guys, but we're on that long. I'm trying to
But
keep my head down.
yeah,
What the
I
hell?
don't really know what's gone off. As I say, I'd come on to expose somebody else, and then I've had someone come in saying that
Well, I
we're
think that
being
you should be
spoken
all
about.
like, hats off to this guy here, is it me? I've had
Don't
like loads
worry.
of people messaging me for what are you on about? What are you on about?
I don't know.
I'm not
I
dead now.
literally, I had someone drop into my account, into my live, and go, "They're speaking about you." And I was like, "If you've got any screen recordings, send me them." So they sent me them on WhatsApp, and I literally quickly uploaded them to OneDrive, and I played them in front of everybody, and we watched them together for the first time. There isn't really much in them, but it's literally just going through and mentioning everyone's name who follows this account. Um,
So,
so
she
yeah,
needs to be coming and telling me and asking me why I'm following the account instead of
yep,
writing or saying hello in their live. Do you know what I mean? I've
yep.
got a nothing against the girl. I don't speak to the girl. Do you know what I mean? I've spoken to her a few times on live. Don't get me wrong. But I've had enough crap without my name coming out of her mouth because then people are going to be thinking, oh, well, what am I up to? Because that's the way people look at it. Trolls look at it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like to me and my mates who were getting accused of bullying. When I'm sorry, but it's not because the amount of evidence is against someone everyone knows it against. It's that
I just,
Rachel's just gone. It's just gone over the top. The leaking addresses, leaking out where people work, bringing disabled
it's
kids. No, but no, we're
it's
the
not
ones in the
fair.
wrong, and then all you followers are slagging us off, thinking that we can't see. Do you know what I mean?
I don't really know
Honestly,
what to say. I don't know what's gone off.
honestly,
I'm
if you
like,
see in the girl, honestly, if you watch that and it, you'd be lost for words, mate. Paul, what's that? Oh god, look at that one. Here's another one.
but it's
Please,
it's the fact that she's made all of her
I
accounts
was meaning,
private now as well.
please don't play innocent. But I'm not innocent, love. Oh, I'm not saying I'm innocent because I'm far from innocent, love. But one thing I'm not is a bully. I tell you how it is, and you don't like it. That's why I get trolled. That's why I took myself away. I'm
Claire
far from
says,
innocent. I'm
"Hello,
not
I've
gonna
seen her
lie.
in
Do you know
real
what I
life."
mean?
So someone in my live has just said, "Tell you that they've seen Stacey in real life." I don't know why, but
I'm not really bothered. He's not coming over to talk about Stacey. He's coming over to tell me what's happened, and my name got mentioned. Please, someone's put, please don't play innocent, Poppy, for God's sake. I don't play innocent. I've done stuff, I'm not going to lie. But at the end of the day, I've done stuff
yeah,
back and they've come at me.
but you've done nothing to Stacey. So why is she mentioning your name in the first place? I
Exactly.
don't understand.
I don't get this at all. I don't even know, Joe.
Let's remind me
If you
tomorrow. I
want
don't
to
want
know
to
who
update.
Stacey is, go and search the name Stacey. Stop asking me who Stacey is, please.
If you want to
Because I
know
don't
who
really
Stacey
know.
is, drop in
There
here,
you
and
go.
then
There you go.
once you've gone or whatever, I'll do a quick recap on Stacey as long as there's an interest in me doing that. But yeah,
I'm gonna message her in a bit and ask her why she's saying that.
do
I'm
because
gonna ask her.
it's not right. She's mentioning people's names and they've done nothing. I'm doing this because I'm exposing what she's really like, and yet she's now going through this these followers, and saying, "You're going to get blocked. You're going to get blocked just because you follow me."
I get called a bully. I'm not gonna lie, I've done stuff, do you know what I mean? But I've only done it when I've had to defend myself. I've literally
This
called
is
people
what I
names and stuff. That's a different story. But I get called a bully because I tell it how it is and they don't like the truth.
this is what I've said to someone who said something back to Stacey. So it was the person that actually made comments about their son, and then they
Well, it's
basically
like
turned
that. It's like
around.
that other girl, isn't it? That Lucy Rose. Now people are
Yeah,
complaining about me for saying something. At the end of the day, she started that. She come at me first. I'll come back. I'm not going to stand there and get called a bully and a trouble. I'm not. I'm defending myself and defending my kids at the end of the day.
Poppy. It's Julie, Flower Girl, or Royal Singh. That's the woman who
With
Stacey made
autism,
comments about her son.
Right, she follows me. I've got 2 disabled kids, and I agree with she shouldn't be making comments about autism because I've got to
No.
live with that every day. And I don't
But
agree with that, and I don't care if anyone goes back and tells her. I do not agree with that, and then her mentioning my name.
this
It's
is
got
what I
nothing
said.
to do with me.
So Julie actually snapped back at Stacey, and she played what she said to us last week. She played it back and was like, "This is what I said," and I said, "You know what? Probably wasn't the best choice of words, but you said what you needed to say, and I respect you for that because someone needed to say it to her. And I don't view Julie being a bully because of what she said. She said
No, but
something to
that's what we
defend
get
her
classed
family,
as. That's what we
and
get
it's
classed
not
as.
the
I've
case.
done stuff what I'm not supposed to do. You probably see me all over the FYP, but I've done it for a reason. And same with other people as well. I'm not going to mention names, but one of my friends is pregnant and she caused the girl to go into Blooming Hospital. That's how bad it got.
This is the thing, and TikTok isn't for doing this. It's not. I shouldn't be sat here exposing people for being homophobic, ableist,
Exactly.
racist, whatever. It shouldn't. I shouldn't have to do this, but I do. I am anyway. I'm doing it because no one else is going to do it.
You do
But
what
yeah,
I do. I don't know. I'm going to message her and ask her. I'm not dueling her for everyone to see. I'll message her in private. I've got a number anyway.
yeah. We'll do it
So,
private, and then at least she can't broadcast it, and because it'll come back on you somehow. We all know what Stacey's
that's
like.
what
She's a
I'm saying.
compulsive liker.
It always does. Everything comes back on me when all I've done is sat there in defending myself. This is what no one gets. But I'm wrong
She's a
for doing that.
compulsive
I'm a bully
liar.
for doing that. There's
I
videos of me,
don't.
I'm not going to lie. There's videos of me everywhere sending food to someone's house. But at the end of the day, I paid for the food. And that girl caused me hell for weeks. And it weren't just me or the other girl. There was a load of people who had done it. And the girl who was coming at everybody started the blooming thing off.
See, the thing
Oh
is, I
my
know what
God.
you're on about. I'm not going to go into it,
Yeah.
but I'm saying
Yeah,
what
not
you're
gonna,
on
you know
about.
what I'm on about, Joe. Yeah, but it doesn't state on
Yeah.
that video anybody's thing. The food was paid for, do you know? But at the end of the day, no one's seen what we've had to put up with. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm not a bully, but when someone's sitting there playing on something, I don't like that.
It's like Stacey. I don't know whether you've seen any of the stuff that we exposed about Stacey,
No,
but there
I'm
was
gonna have
message.
I'm gonna have a little look because people are saying certain stuff and I haven't seen it. I kept away. I've kept away I've kept away from everybody because the fact is it's
It's all
playing part
drama.
of my relationship and then my kids and it's not fair, do you know what I mean?
No. Yeah. So let me just a little bit. So Stacey was begging for money. I'm pretty sure you're aware of that situation. And there was one message where she'd actually said, "Oh, we'll just go through the bins or stuff." So she's kind of emotionally blackmailing people to get what she wants.
Why would you
I
do
had I had all the messages up last week.
that?
I've got messages where she was like, "It's fine. We'll just eat soup. We can't eat soup all the time. You can. If you're hungry, you can eat soup."
I'd eat it. I'd eat it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna message her. I might even ring her to be honest. I'm gonna ask her why you're speaking about me. Just like everybody stop speaking about me, please. I've done nothing to you. The person I've done something to, which I've owed my hands up from the start, is Lucy, and you all know that. Do you know what I mean? I never done nothing to Rachel. Rachel come at me first, and I opened my big fat mouth. I have got a big mouth, but I stand there and admit it to you. I'll tell you the truth, and you don't like it. But if you're gonna sit there and expect me not to defend myself, that's not me. Fortunately, don't unfollow me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I done that, I literally stated on live that I done that. I opened my answer up and said I done that, but I said it even when I done it.
That's the thing. You had no shame of saying yes,
And
you'd
it's
done
shame
it,
doing it, but
but
at the
there
end
was
of the day,
reason before
you didn't see
for
the
it.
part a couple of months before what she caused everybody with scamming and stuff like that. But no, we're all wrong and then people are not. We're bullying them. So all
Yeah.
need to open your eyes. I swear to God, you seriously do. I even put, to think about it, I even put my name on the order. So if I don't enter ads, at
They'd
the
have
end of
known
the
it was
day,
you.
whatever you've had to order, go and donate it if you don't want it.
It was like the thing that someone had ordered a salad, wasn't it? And she was
Well,
like, "I
that's who
won't eat that."
the first one, you know who was going on that. That's who started that off. And then, but the other stuff, you should have seen the comments she's made to everybody else. The stuff she come at everybody else with, and she's getting the mods to do it. That's why people had enough and done it. So she's only got herself to blame by acting the way she acts. And I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, but I know. You know what? I'm not really even bothered, to be honest. Just don't mention my name, guys. If you've got something to say, just come and tell me. I'll
Go
usually
direct.
message you back. Yeah, I'll message back. I'm not
Yeah.
bothered. This
The
guy's
best way
doing
to
obviously
deal
doing
with it.
something because he's doing it. Yeah, he's doing that for a reason. No, not yet. Sam hasn't had a baby. I was back
It's
this
like
morning,
this
guys. You
account.
all going to turn back. I was back this morning. He's all plumbing in bed, sleep.
It's like this account's been permanently banned twice in the space of a week, and we've had it back because
Yours?
we've not done anything wrong. Yeah, because we've
Yeah, but you've not done anything
apparently
wrong.
apparently we are harassing and bullying people. However,
How are you? You're
everything.
exposing people who they're doing this TikTok because they're paying TikTok. That's why.
Yep. And
And
the
that's
thing
what
is,
it all comes down to.
the biggest thing is, and this is what we've wrote in our appeals, and this is why we've got our account back in like an hour and a half. It's because everything that we post is other people's content. So if they're going to take us down, they need to take all these other accounts down.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
because we've exposed 3 people on here, we've got Owen, Stacey, and Lucy. Because we've got that on this account, they're going, oh, that's 3 people, 4 people we're going to have to get rid of. They won't do it because they're going to lose so many of the following and the community by getting rid of that, and they can't afford to do that. They want to grow, not shrink.
Well, at least someone's doing the right thing. At least this guy's actually seeing my point of view, because all these guys on here don't seem to see my point of view. I get called a bully. I'm not a bully. I've only come at you if you come at me. I'm not going to sit back and let you come at me. And I'm
I
sorry.
get it.
That girl caused me hassle and other people for months. And I do nothing but help certain people, and that's what I get. That's why she got it. And I told her, and I put a note on the order, and I handed it over to me, and I told her. I've done it. I'm not apologising. I'm not giving anyone apologising, get an apology off them.
The thing is, at the end of the day, you still ordered food, and as you said, it was
Yeah.
paid for. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I
didn't send it to the house and waste somebody's job, do you know what I mean?
No, she got food out of it, and I'm not being
That's
funny,
what I
but that's
mean.
all
But
she
if you
wanted.
don't want it, go donate it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I know for a fact that if someone was to turn around and order food to my address here, I could go out onto the main road behind me, and there's so many homeless people that I could be like, oh, here you go.
There you go.
And it's the same with
But this is the
anybody
thing, it's only
or
me and
neighbours.
some other girls getting mentioned, but not everybody else who's done it. And that's not fair.
No.
It's because I'm liked on here. And you call me, I'm not a bully. I've just stayed away. I've got to think of me and my kids, do you know what I mean? The whole situation, Lucy's irrelevant to me. Rachel, I'm not bothered about. Stacey, to be honest, I'm not bothered about, because they're not to do with me. I've got my friends on here.
Yeah.
You don't like
And
me,
you've
if you
got the
don't like the
people that will
truth,
support you,
unfollow me, block
and
me.
you know who those people are.
Yeah,
Who will? Yeah.
exactly. Right, I'm going to go ring her anyway. I'm going to ring her, and ask her what's going on.
All right. Well, drop me a
Right.
message and
I
let me know
will.
what she
I'll
has to
message
say.
her. Thanks for letting us
All right.
know as well.
It's all
Much
right, no
appreciated.
problem. Well, thank you for whoever came to tell you as well, because I
Yeah,
obviously
that's
I'm
more
live.
messaging, like, what's going on here?
But yeah. All right. Have a good night.
Tell Julie Boy as well, if she's in there.
Yeah. I've got some
See you
people
later.
in here still. All right.
Bye.
I'll do a quick Stacey recap. So what? Right. So what's happened is I've been live for the past hour. Let me just catch up on a few comments. I will do a quick Stacey recap. Let me please just catch up on a few comments. What's happening? So what's happened is I've been live now for about an hour. In that time, Stacey and Simon have been live blocking everyone that follows this account. So if you follow Stacey Clarke or Simon McGuigan and I'm going to use the term like. I don't know whether it's possible for anyone to like them, but if you like them, then yeah, probably go away, because this will end up getting back to them. Everyone's internet seems to be playing up tonight. Well, honestly, everyone's internet keeps playing up. Going back to Stacey. So last week, Saturday, Sunday, I believe it was, I actually exposed Stacey for being homophobic, racist, and ableist. Now, let me just check. Am I alright to mention the things that were said, Julie? I don't want to offend anything. So if you're still in here, which I believe you are, am I alright to actually repeat those things that were said to you on the phone about your son? If not, that's completely fine. I can still... Hang on, I'm going to have to get my cat down. Ben! Down! Right, so let me start from the beginning. So what's happened with Stacey is Julie has an autistic son. Nothing wrong with that. Fine. Stacey has spoken to Julie going... what was it? Basically just calling him really nasty names because of his autism, and I can't for the life of me, and I know I've heard it, and I know you've sent it me. If you just want to send me a text with it on what it was, and I can quote it exactly, because I don't want to get anything wrong, I don't want to cause any upset. So if you just want to message me on WhatsApp with what it was, the phrase that she used, and then I'll quickly, but that, there you go. Disabled spastic was the term that was used to describe an autistic child by Stacey. Can you mention mine too? Yeah, so Amy, one of our kind of team, has a Kurdish partner, and Stacey turned around and said, "Why do you go for black people?" Again, not appropriate, not necessary, but that's not the only thing that she said. She didn't just say that to Amy, she said that to Emma as well, and I believe to Claire as well. So that's 3 people, all from not necessary. It gets me angry, so excuse me if I start getting really wound up. So that's what happened with Stacey, and the racism and ableist stuff. Now, this is the bit I can talk about a little bit more, and I can quite happily get some evidence up, and I can play some voice messages from Stacey. And I've got a clip on the account where she turns around and says, "At least I'm not screwed onto the ass." So myself, I identify as being gay, and I'm in a same-sex relationship. Stacey has turned around to us, and I say us, me and my partner, and called us every name under the sun. It irritates me, and it doesn't offend me what she said. It doesn't offend me. I've heard it all before. I grew up, I've had this shit said to me in a playground. But it's the fact that TikTok is for younger people, and these younger people do not need to be told that their lifestyle or life choices are not acceptable. And that's the thing. Stacey's going there and saying, let me find the clip. Please let me just find the clip where she turns around and talks about sexuality, because she turns around and basically says, "At least I have a sexuality to someone." This is my Stacey Clarke file on OneDrive with not all of them, but a lot of my main stuff that I've shown before. It's going to be in there, but that's the full live, and that's an hour and a half, and I'm not playing that because I cannot for the life of me find it in there. So I'm going to switch over to my other file, which is the one that's actually been sent to the police.
Sexuality.
Oh, it doesn't matter, Richard, don't worry, it's fine. Go and grow up, go and get sexuality.
Let him record it. Let him record it. Ban me. Oh.
What you all, bro?
Did you know, right? Does Jason's mods actually know that he slags them off one by one?
Yeah.
Because Jason says...
Oh yeah, by the way...
Jason said that George is a freak because he hasn't got a sexuality.
Yeah, I know.
And you were there when he said that, when I was on camera with him.
Yeah, I know.
So in there, you've just heard it yourself. Both Simon and Stacey turned around and said, "You're disgusting for not having a sexuality." Need I go on? You know, that is plenty to say that what, it's a hate crime. You know, it's something that shouldn't be said, especially on a live. And we all know. Let me have a look. So there was 19 people in that live at the time that was said. I know that I was one of them. My partner was one of them. So let's be real. There was probably only a handful of viewers that weren't involved in the situation. However, there's still things that shouldn't be said. The list goes on. We've got this, which is from the live last week, where Stacey actually directly talks to me. I'll play it again. It's only 5 seconds, but I've had to cut it down because it was the full hour down, and I've had to cut it down to yeah. So
Yeah, screwed on to the ass.
yeah. So yeah, yes, Dan. Stop tapping at me. So let me just quickly roll down a flag, and then I'll get back onto what we're saying. But yeah.
Can you keep this turned down as well, please?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be hearing it down there.
Okay, sorry. I didn't
All I
realise.
can hear.
I didn't realise it was that loud. To be honest,
You didn't realise it was that loud when it's literally vibrating the walls.
I didn't realise it was that loud. Hi, Dan.
Who said hi, Dan?
Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Just give me a second. But as I say, I was on to do Owen Benson tonight, expose him for being homophobic, and instead we've gone back to week 1 and we're talking about Stacey again.
Thanks, Jack.
What? What? What?
I thought we were having a mod team,
We are.
clearly.
You've not been in my life for me to mod you.
I was in your live earlier when you told everybody to jump in.
Dan, there's your fag. You modded. I do apologise. Yeah. Yeah, I'll mod you, of course I will. So, Stacey, let's get back. The next clip.
Yeah, bust out my ass, yeah. Lisa, don't fucking put a fucking dick in my ass.
Still very loud.
I don't give a...
So, there was another one. You know, she's talking about saying that at least she doesn't have things put up the ass. You know, she's basically having a go at us because we are in a same-sex relationship. Basically, anyone who is friends with you and Jess are blocked. Yeah. Basically, that's what I can gather from tonight as well. From what's happened. Let me get...
What about me, but when I say that?
There's one clip I want to play, and it's actually a voice note.
Because your fucking dad, at least my fucking mum and dad loved me, mate. Where was yours? You're fucking adopted, you cunt.
So that was to me for being adopted. She, you know, had thought it was necessary to turn around and say, she thought it necessary to turn around and say at least she know who her parents are. I do know who my parents are. Whatever.
No, they want my son back. All I said was right, is that my son is doing good with my mum. Why would I want to take him now, knowing he's doing fantastic with my mum? Why would I want to up him and move him back with me when he's happy with my mum? Don't you think I want him back with me? No one likes me. At least I'm fucking not a gay queer like you. Going around fucking sticking your dick in everyone's ass.
Oi, you! Don't fucking call my girlfriend fucking fat and ugly. Unless you want a fucking fist in your fucking fat cock, I suggest you shut the fuck up.
Anyway, when Sammy can't fight her own fucking battle, she has to have her fucking gay scums with her. She always goes and tells Jack everything.
these are the things that we've had from Stacey.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Stacey. It's not just over you changing somebody's name. That's the icing on the fucking cake. You've done so much worse. You've been racist. You've been homophobic. You've bullied people. You've made people feel like shit. Turn around and you say, don't pick on people with disabilities, but you literally point out everybody's flaws as quick as you can. So why should people not be able to call out your flaws, Stacey? Make it fair. Come on. Make it fair here. Because everybody can sit and realise that you guys don't treat each other properly. And that's not saying either of you are bad people. It's just saying you're clearly not right for each other. Especially when you're broadcasting it on TikTok. And TikTok has children. Children do not need to be influenced by the violence, the words, and the nastiness that you say.
Being horrible, I'd rather be a fucking fat and ugly. I'd rather be... Did you know I'd rather be fat and ugly than be a slag and a slapper and a bitch like Sammy is, opening her legs to Tom, Dick and Harry? Idams! Oh, I'm gonna cry! Ah, not my fault, you gay mate. Go prison, drop the soap. Boys will like you in prison, mate.
So this is everything that we've got. There's more. There is a lot more. Is she talking about me? I don't know who you're on about, to be completely honest. But they were in a message, in a voice note on WhatsApp to us. Can you duel me? By all means, duel me. If you want to come on and duel me, yeah, that's fine. Actually, I can just turn my guest requests on. It'll make it easier then. You don't have to leave or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. She's talking about Sammy. Not... Hello.
Hi, you alright?
I'm not too bad, thank you. How are you?
I'm alright, thanks.
So, what's gone on? What's happened? Because
Well,
I don't really know. I was live, and then everyone come in and was going, "Oh, Simon's live," and I was like, "Quick, everyone disperse! Go and see if we can get in on any of the accounts."
I was
So
just in
what's gone-
Simon's live, obviously being nice, not said anything nasty to him. And then Stacey was like, "Oh, is that Chelsea?" And he was like, "Yeah." She was like, "What you doing? What you doing in your life?" She talks. What's your name? Sorry.
I'm Jack.
She said, "Oh, she follows Jack, block her." So then all of a sudden, I was blocked. I was thinking I haven't done anything.
This is the thing. So I know you're probably not really aware of what we've done, but last week, as I've said, we exposed Stacey for a whole list of things. There was, as I said, there was homophobic comments, there was racist comments, there was ableist comments, and then on top of that, there was the begging for money and stuff. So we exposed Stacey for that, and then I think we had about 3 lives back to back, each time with different people, and we basically just put everything out there, everything that was said, and she didn't like it. So this is what we've got now. We've got 2 police reports open against her. One for the ableist comments, one for the homophobic comments. But we're just exposing the fact of what's happened. Got another guest request. 1 sec.
Yeah. Well, Stacey took me off, so I haven't seen her lives. I've only just
She's
realised
flagged
that.
her accounts now, hasn't she, as well? So everything.
Yeah.
Hi. Sorry, she was talking about Sammy. I'm sorry if you thought she was talking about you in those voice notes.
Right, I thought it was me because Jess, Poppy, had come on to me and said that she's talking about me, and I'm like, wait a minute. I don't even thingy with Stacey. I don't really, after the first homophobic comment she come out with, I took myself away from her. I'm not interested. But I thought, do you know what? I thought Simon was all right, but I guess Simon's not all right, so that's fine. I'll be removing myself for Simon as well. But sorry, I thought it was me.
No problem. I didn't, completely honest, I was completely unaware that you were, I knew you were in here, but I wasn't like thinking,
Yeah,
oh,
it's all right.
yeah. So, yeah. I don't know what
Right,
to say.
okay. Listen, you're doing a good job. Keep it up. Do you know
Thank
what
you
I mean?
so
It's
much.
just, there's no need for that at all. It's vile.
No.
It's disgusting. I'm sorry, but my friends, my closest friends that I grew up with my whole life, we went to nursery, primary school, high school, we went everywhere together, was found hanging in his garden shed because he come out as gay, and all he was done was trolled and trolled and trolled, and he hung himself because he couldn't handle it. And it's just, I'm sorry, but I'm just not for any comments like that at all. There's no need for it at all.
And this is the thing, like as I was saying, so tonight's live was actually about another homophobic person, and we were exposing that. And this is what I've said, like it shouldn't. The other person was saying they weren't going to teach their child that there was such thing as homosexuality. He was teaching his child that the only way to be is man and woman. And that's what we were exposing. And it's wrong. And this is the thing that's so damaging, because children, as they grow up, obviously they find what they develop and find what they fit into, or what bracket or what label they want to
How
identify
many
as.
people have committed suicide over the years because they're confused, their bodies are confused in their heads, they don't know what's going on, they've been told it's wrong, they've been told it's bad, and they've either took their own lives or they've went down a road of drugs. Do you know what I mean? There's just no need for this at all. And we're in, come on, look at the age that we're in now. It's so different. It's just ridiculous. And at the end of the day, they teach it in schools now. So eventually that child is going to grow up and he's going to eventually know about it anyway. So what's he trying to prove? All he's doing is
Yeah.
brainwashing his child. I'm sorry, but there's no need for it. No need
And
for it
that's
at
why,
all.
that's why I'm like here to try and expose that, because TikTok aren't going to do anything about it, because they just want people on the app. They're not going to stop
Exactly.
these views being broadcast. And I get that everybody has freedom of speech, and I get that we can all have an opinion on something. But personally, an opinion that can affect the development of a child, like what they grow
Mhm.
up to identify as, shouldn't be broadcast. It should not be
I'm
something
sorry, but
that should be
I'm not
openly
gay.
said.
I've got a child. I'm pregnant just now, and I'm with a partner. But I tell you what, I make sure that I'm at Gay Pride every year with my friends, and I swear to God, I have the best time in my life. I actually put it
Yeah,
in my calendar because my
that's the
friend's
thing.
gay, and I'm not being funny, but we go to the nightclubs. It's the best nights out ever. So it's just, I'm going to get myself in trouble if I keep going. So I'll just stop now. But no,
But yeah,
you're doing a great job. Keep it up. You're doing fantastic. Do you know what I mean? And honestly, just don't back down for them.
thank you. It means a lot to say, for someone to say that as well, because
Yeah, you're doing
over the
brilliant.
past week, we've had this account taken down twice, like permanently banned twice. And we've got it back both times because we've done nothing wrong. But it doesn't stop that feeling that we are technically bullying those people still. And I know we're not, because they've said it. We're
You're
just
not.
saying we're
You're
appealing
not.
to them. But it, you know,
What she
but yeah,
said there, and I never heard that clip before, but what she said there was absolutely disgusting. Now, there's no need for that at all. That is absolutely vile. And like I said, my friend Michael, God rest him, he's no longer with me, but he wasn't just my friend, he was my everything. He was everything to me. He was my brother, he was my friend, he was everything to me. He was a godfather to my son. He was everything. And I don't have him here anymore because of people like that. And I'm sorry, but I don't want nothing to do with it, and there's just no need for it at all. So honestly, I wish there was more people like you. I'm just going to support you 100% and keep it up.
thank you.
All right.
As I say, if you come across anyone and you disagree with what they're saying, let us know their name
Oh,
and
you'll
we'll
probably
sort
see me
it.
on hate pages as well. You'll see me on hate pages because I'm getting the same now. So don't worry about it. We'll both be on the same page. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. We'll all stick together. We'll all be hated together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. Keep up the good work. But I'm going to go there now anyway. All right. But keep it up.
All right.
Lots of love to you
Thank you.
both. Okay. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye. See you later,
Good night.
Chelsea. Bye. Bye.
Sorry about that. So, Chelsea, what's happened? What were we saying?
Oh yeah.
About
So
someone?
I was just a bit confused, like why I got blocked because I hadn't done anything.
No.
Like, no.
I mean, I've seen you in Simon's lives. You've never said anything. You've never
I'm not a
ever said
nasty person.
anything. No. And I can see that. The fact that you've come on to my live and you're sat here and you're listening and you're talking, I can see that you're not nasty about. I get that. I can
Oh no,
see it. I
I've
respect.
never.
I'd never be nasty to anyone. I'm not that type of person. But obviously, if you're getting like slagged off and stuff, then that's a different matter.
Just trying to plug my phone in. I'm gonna have to unplug something so the TV's gonna go off behind me. But yeah.
But even though if you're gay, you're still a person. You know, you're not
Exactly.
different.
No.
Oh.
It just Stacey irritates me, and so does Simon. I mean, I know that you're not with their viewpoint. I get that, but yeah. I'm confused as well now. I rang her. Oh, what she said. I'm interested. What's Stacey got to say?
So yeah. What else you haven't got? Yeah, I know. I meant like I've been blocked on Simon's.
Yeah, it was Sammy. We've seen the video that we were sent not too long ago. I don't know where they are. It's in one of my files, but yeah, we've just seen them. It's these here, where they're kicking people off. She just joined. Lol. Who did? Oh, you. I thought you were on about Stacey's just joined. That was another thing. But yeah, I'm really confused about what's gone off. To be completely honest, I don't know what's gone off tonight. I've been live. Don't know why they're talking about people's names. I don't know why they're bringing people's names up. Got nothing to do with anyone. If you follow this account, doesn't mean that you're necessarily supporting what I'm doing. And for them to turn around and block you or whatever because you follow us is stupid. But I don't know what else there is to say. So I did a quick recap of Stacey. I cannot go too much into detail about that, considering that, as I said, there is police case open. Owen Benson, I've done that. I exposed what I had on him. Anything else, or am I done? I think I'm done for tonight. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair play, Jess. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I've covered everything that I needed to say tonight about Stacey and Simon. I've covered everything about Owen that I was going to cover. Yeah. So if anybody has anything that they come across and they think it needs exposing, there's our Instagram linked. Please send it to us. Any screen recordings or anything, we'll do what we can. The shop is almost also now on our link tree. That's up. I don't know. I think that's everything. But yeah. All right. Well.
Right, I'll let you go then. I'll
Okay.
talk to you on later.
All right.
All right.
Well,
See you
have a good
later.
night. Thank you for dropping by.
You
Anyway,
too.
thank you.
Bye.
See you. Bye. Anything else? Is there anything else you want me to cover? Macy, I'll just go live on my main. If you still want someone to go live, I'll just go live on my main for a little bit. Yeah, I'm just going to say I apologize to anybody that's been blocked by them because your followers. Soz. Don't think Rich is in here anyway. But yeah, I'm going to hop off now. I'm going to go live on my main for a little bit. As I said, the YouTube is linked in here. The shop is also linked on my bio in my link tree, and the Instagrams aren't linked as well. Everything's linked. Go have a look, see what you want to see. buy a little mug if you want a mug, whatever it may be. I don't care. I don't know. Anything, as I've already said, any screen recordings or anyone that you need or want exposing, send it over. We'll do what we can. And I think that's everything. So I'm gonna hop off now, and then I'm gonna hop back on in probably about 10 minutes on my main account. So I have a feeling I'll probably see some of you over there. But yes, thank you. Jess needs a dressing gown. Shall I see if we can get one printed with the logo on? I'll have a look. Bye. I'll see you all in a few minutes. Let me just go for a fag and toilet and make another drink, and then I'll be live on my main. So I shall see you all in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long it takes. The cat keeps walking by me, but yeah. All right. I shall see you all over there.